Every next generation Minecraft player right now, whether it be on PlayStation 5 or one of the new Xbox consoles, has been anxiously awaiting new information surrounding the future of Minecraft on these brand new consoles. You may have saw this, but back in 2020 we did get an official demo showing an early version of ray tracing Minecraft running on the Xbox Series X, but since then we've really heard nothing at all from Mojang and seen nothing. This is really giving me super duper graphics pack vibes here, but in this video we've got potentially some cool new information to go over, which could be teasing at something pretty cool. But with that being said, drop the video a like if you happen to enjoy it. It shows support and lets Mojang know that you guys are hyped for this. But with that being said, let's dive right into it. So everyone, if you've been around here for the past year to 2 years, you will know that we've been talking about this for quite a while. It's kind of getting ridiculous at this point, but we've been talking on and off about this for so long, like I can almost not even remember where this all began. But in 2020, before the release of the new next generation consoles, we did get an official demo showing an early version of Minecraft with ray tracing running on the new Xbox Series X console. And although many people have came out today and said, well, this was just a demo, it was never meant to come to these new consoles, it was just to show the power of them, I really do disagree with this and almost find it quite deceptive. Other games were shown in these demos before the release of these new consoles, being Gears of War, so many others, right, and all of them did actually get upgrades from what I've seen. However, Minecraft is one of the only games to have not been updated for next gen yet. As I said, I find it almost kind of upsetting that Mojang would show and allow this demo to be shown when they did not intend for ray tracing to be added to these new consoles, at least at launch. We've had our hands on these consoles for over a year now and there's still no sign of seeing ray tracing coming to these consoles. Just in case you do not know what it is, it's very similar to shaders, but it is like on a whole new level. It adds realistic lighting, shadows, reflections, light rays, a bunch of stuff just to make the game look as nice as possible, and you'll get a look at what I'm talking about in a moment. And yeah, if you play on a new next generation console, you may have seen this, but over the past few years, especially on Xbox, games have been upgraded drastically, adding ray tracing, FPS boosts, HDR modes, a bunch of stuff, right? If you go down the list, you will see a bunch of XS games, which means they've been updated for next gen. And as I said earlier, I do find it quite crazy that Minecraft was one of the first games to be shown with ray tracing on the Series X, and we've still not saw anything about it at all. And as I pointed out at the start of the video, this gives me super duper graphics pack vibes, where Mojang announced this huge new project, shown us gameplay and never talked about it again. But anyway, before I go into a conspiracy theory and could talk forever about this, let's take a look at this new post, which is actually from Jay, who, just in case you do not know, is a Minecraft community manager, so a very big person over at Mojang, who did tweet out this, just simply saying Minecraft with some starry, twinkly emoji. When we take a look at the image below, it does obviously show Minecraft running with ray tracing. Looks absolutely beautiful, just what you would expect. And yeah, it just really upsets me that everyone on Bedrock that was almost kind of encouraged to buy a new console for this is still awaiting any information about ray tracing. And I do think that this could potentially, highlight that word, potentially, could be a teaser for something. If I was a developer over at Mojang, I would not really tweet anything unless there was a purpose to it or a meaning, and of course I'm not a developer at Mojang, and obviously there's reasons for that, but it just does not make sense to me that randomly the Minecraft community manager would just tweet out this random image of Minecraft with RTX running. Just that that's so out of the blue and so random that of course it could just be a coincidence, and it could be an appreciation post for Minecraft with ray tracing, because as we can see by this image it does look incredible, but I just find it really off, and to me it seems like more of a teaser than anything. Of course the developers are definitely not blind, they pay close attention to the community and what's going on within it. They know what the perception is within the community, they know what's going on. So I find it really hard to believe that the developers do not know how much of an incredible demand there is for Minecraft ray tracing on the next generation consoles right now, but they would post this image nevertheless. Just add it all together and it starts to make sense. Why would we just get this random tweet out of nowhere just saying Minecraft with RTX? Why would we get this randomly when that Mojang do know there's a huge demand for RTX on Minecraft next gen consoles out there? It almost seems like either they're just oblivious, which they're definitely not, or they're teasing something. Anyway, when we take a look at this image a bit closer, we can in fact see that both people in this image seem to be wearing the new and updated Mojang capes with the new Mojang logo. If that's what it is, I'm not too sure, but if that's true it would imply that there's two developers here, so that's definitely cool. As I said earlier though, when you add it together, two developers together exploring a Minecraft RTX world when they know there's an incredible demand out there, it does seem to add up. But I want to try and avoid going off on a conspiracy here. Like, it's definitely a theory and a lot of people seem to believe this, but I want to really avoid going off topic here. But it's definitely exciting to see that the developers still acknowledge ray tracing and they're not completely avoiding it like they did with the super duper graphics pack. It's just cool to see that they're still talking about it openly, and does give me hope that there could be next generation versions of Minecraft just around the corner. Anyway, the thing that encouraged me to make this video is when I went down below into the comments of this tweet, you just see a bunch of people talking about X and X, the new Xbox consoles, and ray tracing, and how it'd make their day if it was to be added, and why they would love it, and how sad they currently feel without it on the next gen consoles, and how they're still waiting. So with all of this community outcry right now, and the developers still acknowledging ray tracing in this unusual post out of nowhere, it all seems to add together to me to kind of be hinting towards something. Of course this is just a theory, I have no knowledge at all as to what Mojang are doing, I do not know what they're working on right now, but I would hope that they're going to kind of honour that promise they made. It wasn't really a promise because they just shown gameplay, and it was for Microsoft to show the limits of the new consoles and how powerful they are. Even if it's like some early access mode where you can play with ray tracing but it might be unstable and crash a few times, I think that would be infinitely cooler than just ignoring it altogether. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, everyone. Would you like Minecraft RTX to be added to the next generation versions of Minecraft? Let me know your thoughts down below. With that being said, I'm going to go and play some Minecraft. Have an amazing day and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.